If you haven't heard, you've been under a rock for some reason. The Mega Millions is sitting at a whopping $1.6 billion. But it's not all gold after you get those winning numbers. You may need to take some tips from the Cantu family from Abernathy, who won $177 million last year.
That's right. Courtney Frum actually sat down with the city manager of Abernathy, who says that it's not all exactly what it's cracked up to be. She's live at the Flying J near I-27 and Marsh's Sharp Freeway. You know, Courtney, how are things looking there? A lot of people showing up to get tickets.
Yeah, $1.6 billion seems great. There was just 5 minutes ago, the line was pretty much out the door. People buying tickets, hoping to win that money. But sometimes with that much chunk of change can come some problems. And according to the city manager of Abernathy, he says it actually caused the Cantu family to have to leave town.
Thank you. Good luck.
When we first got notification, the Cantu family, first thing we did was like, we couldn't believe it. But almost immediately, we sent they had not arrived in Abernathy yet, but we put their home on close patrol because with the internet and everything that's out, it doesn't take long to find out where they live. The first thing you need to do when you win it is call all your friends and ask them to borrow $500, and if they tell you to beat pound sand, you can tell them the same thing later when they find out you won.
Mike Seipert, city manager of Abernathy, says once word got around that the Cantus won, then people came asking for handouts.
There are a lot of people that will come around and ask, and how do we get in contact with them? How do we find them for our charity? How do we find them? We're just not going to do that. Wanting to verify what they found is he live at this address. We're not going to tell you that. You know, it's for their safety that we're looking out for. The problems that you think it will solve, there's new problems that will creep up on you that the average person probably is aware of. They just don't realize how big that problem could be for them.
Chris Luttrell, who bought a Mega Millions ticket, says he can see why that would be a problem.
If I won, it would definitely be anonymous because you got people coming out of the woodworks, you know, thinking that, oh, I'm your brother, or I'm your sister, I'm your long lost, whatever.
But it isn't stopping either one of them from joining in on the fun.
First thing I do is my mother would have everything that she deserves.
I think there's a lot of good you could do for human beings with that kind of money. I mean, I want to win it.
Just hope I win. Got my tickets.
I think we all hope we win. Now, they do stop selling tickets around 9 o'clock, and they make the drawing around 10. I'm going to go buy my ticket before I head back to the studio. John and Terry, I want to know, though, what would you guys do if you won $1.6 billion?
I think I would move to Alaska and disappear for a long time. So.
I think I would pay off a lot of debt, put some kids through college, and find a fund that I could donate to.
Yeah. How about you, Courtney?
Yeah. What would you do?
I'd probably donate to some animal shelter. You guys know I love animals, and maybe buy something nice for my parents. That's probably what I would do.
There you go.
Good for you. All right. No surprises there. Thank you, Courtney. All right. Coming up a little bit later in our newscast.